Hey Virgo, thank you so much for tuning in. All right, so I'm getting ready to do a spread that's called This Isn't a Coincidence, Virgo. Okay, so make sure you guys are using discernment. Remember, the energy is fluid. Flip the roles as you see fit. Take what you need and leave what you don't need, okay? These are collective messages, and this is for entertainment purposes only. If you want to get your own personal reading, inbox me or go to my website, which is www.theoraclegoddessinc.com. All right, y'all, so let's get started. I gotta catch my breath. I don't even know why I'm out of breath. Just came out of nowhere. But this is the thing, right? So when the signs, when you keep seeing the same signs, the same dreams, or people keep circling back around to you, there's usually some type of message, okay? And so Spirit is really trying to get your attention on some stuff, right? So this spread is going to reveal what it really means. Let's just put it that way, okay? And what you're being guided towards, or what you're being guided to do at this time, all right? So for card number 1, it's going to be the sign. I got my cellulite one so I can keep the energy kind of clear. So the sign. So what's been showing up repeatedly in Virgo's life? The clue Spirit is highlighting for them. The 8 of Swords upright. Card 2 is the source. So this is where this energy is coming from. The 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. Card 3, the purpose. So this is the deeper lesson or meaning behind this. The moon is in an upright position. Card 4 is the block. So this is basically what's preventing you from seeing or accepting the message fully. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Emotions. The shift. Card number 5. So how things begin to change once you actually acknowledge the message. Let's see, what is the shift going to look like? It's like a card that's sitting sideways. And I got the World card, okay? And the divine outcome. So this is going to be what unfolds when you finally trust the guidance instead of questioning it, Virgo. The 6 of Cups. All right, that's in an upright position. So, and like I said, Virgo, this doesn't feel like, you know, it isn't a coincidence. It's not that it doesn't feel like it. It isn't a coincidence. None of it is random. 311 on a timer, 313 on a timer, right? So Spirit is definitely trying to get your attention here. So if you've been saying, I keep saying the same numbers, you know, things keep showing up, I feel like this is confirmation. It is. Trust and believe it, Virgo. Now, with the 8 of Swords coming out as the first card, this usually is speaking about, you know, feeling stuck or trapped or yeah, it's like not having an answer, right? Usually when I see this 8 of Swords, I think of, you know, not being able to see clearly, not being able to see the actual solution, okay? Because you may feel stuck or something like that. And basically, it's like what's been showing up repeatedly here is this 8 of Swords. You could have been overthinking, stuck in your head, you know. It's like this, it's like a mental loop. It feels like you just keep going through this mental loop. I'm having like a lot of heaviness and pain right in the middle of my back, okay? And it just like happened suddenly. Like I'm literally very uncomfortable. Somebody could be dealing with some back issues. So let's take a moment just to breathe in and breathe out. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you for protecting us as we go through these spiritual streets to commune with you. Thank you for covering me And thank you so much for using me as the messenger. Thank you for keeping the energy clear, keeping the vibes high, and this message reaching the right people at the right time in the right places. And so it is. All right, so basically, again, Eight of Swords is like this feeling of feeling trapped, right? And you're really not. And so what Spirit is showing you, you keep seeing the same situations or the same patterns because it's time to release them. Okay, it's time to release the fear that has been keeping you bound. All right, and so with card number 2 coming out with that Four of Pentacles coming in the reverse position, this comes from a place of holding on too goddamn tightly. And so Virgo, you could be holding on to control, comfort, people who may represent security or safety to you. And Spirit is trying to loosen your grip. So you are being asked to stop clinging to what's safe and allow something new to actually flow into your life, okay? Now, the deeper meaning here behind this moon card energy, right? I feel like, again, that's all about learning to trust what you can't see. Because the moon brings illusions. So it also heightens your intuition in the process. And so Spirit was teaching you, right? Again, not coincidences. This is a lesson. To move through uncertainty with faith instead of fear. And I know that's something hard for us to do, right? Because I'm a Virgo too, right? To move through uncertainty with faith instead of fear. Okay? And so what's been preventing you from being able to see the truth is your emotions, Virgo. That's why when I pulled the Queen of Cups off the back, I was like, ooh. Your emotions. Love. You've been pouring into others like it's just too much. Okay? So now it's time for you to pull back into yourself. So it's not, your sensitivity is your gift. It's not a weakness, but it can actually cloud your judgment sometimes. It clouds your clarity, right? When you don't ground yourself first, you can't see none of that. Okay? And so now it's time for you to stop over giving and bring that balance back to yourself, which a lot of us Virgos have been doing. Like, we on it. Okay? So we seeing the mistakes. We on it. With the World card coming out here, that's going to be the shift. Okay? Like I said, it kind of came out sideways. It feels like you're right on the edge of completing something. It could be a major cycle is closing. You're about to level up. But once you actually start, I can't even get the word out. Stop fighting evolution, okay? Or stop fighting what's meant to evolve. So it's some things in your life that, you're supposed to be elevating above and from. And I feel like I was in this cycle not too long ago. And it's like as soon as I surrendered, 8:18 on the timer, that's confirmation. As soon as I surrendered and actually released, then guess what? Bam. Things start opening up for me, energetically, spiritually, emotionally, okay? It's like everything is divinely orchestrated. And we have to move into a state of trusting. It may look crazy. It may look like, oh, this ain't going to work out, or you might have lack of faith or whatever, but it's working out because it's going to work out how it's supposed to work out because the divine is involved. So we have to learn how to be still and just trust. Okay. A lot of us are leveling up. We're ascending. Okay. So the divine outcome, literally, it's like when you trust the guidance instead of questioning it, bam, everything shifts. Everything. Okay, the Six of Cups upright represents healing, reconnection, peace. So this is your heart actually remembering what it feels like to be open again, to receive love, to be joyful, and thinking or having the clarity without the fear. That's basically ego, right? Without the fear behind it. So Virgo, when Spirit is actually saying that none of this is random, the signs, the numbers, the dreams, the timing, all of it is divinely orchestrated. Okay, Virgo. You just need the reminders so that you'll keep moving forward. All right. It's not a coincidence. It's confirmation. It's confirmation. Believe it. Trust it. Go with the flow, Virgo.